Camila Cabello just opened up about her battle with OCD in a powerful essay.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Shared News. We got a lot to talk about today regarding our girl Camila, but before we get into it all, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. We are back. I'm Renee Ariel, and I'm joined by the lovely Fiona Zaring.
Hello.
Okay, Fiona, what is going on with our girl Camila?
So Camila just wrote a very candid personal essay for the Wall Street Journal magazine in honor of Mental Health Month. She described how her anxiety has manifested as OCD, and her struggle with obsessive thoughts and compulsive behaviors also caused chronic headaches and stopped her from sleeping. She wrote that there was so much more fans weren't seeing on her picture perfect Instagram. She said, quote, "Here's what there aren't pictures of from last year. Me crying in the car, talking to my mom about how much anxiety and how many symptoms of OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, I was experiencing." She went on to explain her and her mom were in a hotel room reading books about OCD because she was desperate for relief. She said, quote, "Me experiencing what felt like constant, unwavering, relentless anxiety that made day-to-day life painfully hard." She also talked about how she never gave up. She kept showing up and working hard. She didn't want to let anybody down, but she was distant from her loved ones, and she felt like her fans could probably sense it as well. She explained that the embarrassment and shame she felt about what she was experiencing is actually what kept her from sharing it. She's, quote, "I didn't want the people who thought I was strong and capable and confident, the people who most believed in me, to find out that I felt weak. The little voice in my head was telling me that if I was honest about my mental health struggle and my internal battles, people would think there was something wrong with me, or that I wasn't strong, or that I couldn't handle things." So she really went through it. She obviously put it all out there in this article. She explained that that little voice also told her that she was being ungrateful for all of the good in her life. So she was really deeply struggling, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. She went on to explain that she sought professional help. She did months-long work, including cognitive behavioral therapy, meditation, breath work. She really attacked the issue head on. She explained, quote, "It took a lot of self-love, believing that I am inherently worthy of happiness, belonging, love, and joy no matter what. Self-compassion, not emotionally beating myself up for struggling, and self-awareness, calling myself out on my Camila explains she now feels the healthiest and most connected to herself she's ever been, and she's rarely suffering from any OCD symptoms currently. She was a strong advocate in this essay for continued conversations around mental health, and she encouraged anyone out there to not only seek help, but to speak up and not keep it all inside. How brave do you think she was, Renee, to come forward and write such a heartfelt piece?
Yeah, honestly, I love when celebrities are super open with mental health because obviously it's a personal thing. I know I've had my share of struggles with mental health. I suffer from pretty bad anxiety, and having people that you look up to open up about their own struggles, I think is so crucial and important, especially with social media and how fake things are on there with how we portray this perfect life. I think it's important for everyone to see that even their idols struggle with anxiety or depression or OCD or whatever it is. They're not perfect either. What you're going through, they may have also gone through, and that's okay to go through it, and you can get better from it. You can go to therapy, you can work on yourself, you can meditate. There's so many ways to handle mental illness, handle what you're going through, to work on getting better, feeling better, finding some sense of normalcy. And I love when celebrities speak out about it because it's so important, and I think it really does have an impact. So the fact that Camila did open up about her struggles with OCD, I think is amazing, and I applaud her for it. I would love to see even more celebrities do the same, because I know she and other celebrities that have spoken out aren't the only ones. I'm sure there are more, but whenever this happens, like, it just makes me happy to see.
And I love how you said the impact it's going to have. Think about the impact it'll have on her fans specifically. I mean, what do you think this means to young girls out there that look up to Camila, and to hear that their hero not only is going through something similar to what they are, but maybe was feeling the same internal feelings about the struggle that they were? What do you think this means to her fans specifically?
I think it means everything to her fans. I can see this having a ripple effect with her fans, maybe opening up to their parents about it, to their family, to their friends, because a lot of the time, like what I've been told from my friends that have struggled with mental illness, is there is a time where they weren't super open with anyone about it, and it was just this inner battle within themselves. And that's when it's the most suffocating, is when you can't talk about it, when you're not asking for help. But when people like Camila or other pop stars come forward and they say, hey, I was really struggling with this. It was so hard for me. And then I went out and I got help and I feel so much better. I think it will lead so many of her fans to do the same if they're struggling with any mental health issues. And that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I think that this is such an amazing step she took. I am so happy that not only is she speaking out about it, but that she feels that she's in the best place she's ever been. I think she deserves that. I am so thrilled to see her stepping forward. I think this kind of advice giving is something she's always done with fans, but to take it to the next level is really beautiful to see.
Yeah, seriously, kudos to Camila. Really, really proud of her on this one. That's awesome. And you guys, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Was it surprising to you that she was so open in this article? And what was your initial reaction? Let us know down in the comments below. And of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our updates here on Shared News. If you'd like to keep up with Fiona and I, you can follow me at Renee Ariel on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. And Fiona, where can they follow you?
You can find me on all of those same places at Fiona Zaring.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.